Today we're going to walk you through how to post or sell your motorcycle in an online auction at RiderWanted.com. So from the home page here, the first thing you want to do is hover over Sell Your Ride, and when you do that you'll notice a drop down which contains a tab for List a Classified Ad or for List an Auction. Go ahead and click List an Auction. Once you've done that, you'll navigate to a page that says Sell Your Ride, Sell by Auction. And you'll notice a number of features and benefits here to doing so. Go ahead and check these out when you can. Next thing is scroll down here to the bottom and you'll see a big red button that says List Now. Go ahead and click that. When you click the List Now button, you'll be taken to a page that says Auction Listings. It's important to note that if you're not already logged in or if you haven't already created an account, you'll need to do so before the site will let you proceed to enter your vehicle information and post your listing. So since I'm logged in, I can go ahead and proceed. So we'll navigate down here to the vehicle information screen. The year of my motorcycle is a 1971. The next thing is reserve price. I'm going to set mine at $3,500. It's very important that you set a reserve price here. This is the lowest number that you are willing to accept for your motorcycle. So if I set my reserve price at $3,500 and the bidding reaches $3,450, it's considered a no sale. So while the auction is in progress, you can certainly lower your reserve, but you cannot raise the reserve. Our auctions also allow you to set a no reserve, and what this means is that the unit will sell regardless of the price. The highest bidder will win the auction irregardless of the high bid number. Okay, so moving on. The next thing I want to do is set my classification. I'm going to be selling a motorcycle, so I'm going to change this category to motorcycle. Next, I want to select the make. It's a Honda, and it's a CB 750, so we'll go down and navigate to CB. And then we'll select 750. The next order of business is to select the motorcycle type. This is a classic or standard motorcycle, and also it's an on-road cruiser, so we'll select those two. Next, I want to put in my listing headline. I would highly recommend that you keep the listing headline to something simple like year, make, and model. And the reason for that is because the site allows you to put a pretty big listing description in here. You can write a paragraph here if you'd like, so save your adjectives for the listing description. So moving on to the listing description, this is where you can put in or talk about the upgrades, any damage, owner history, etc. Once we've done that, we'll go ahead and move on and select the location. This is where the item is that they're bidding on. Once that's complete, we'll hit this button here for additional details. This is where we can input the engine displacement. So this is a 750. We'll put the mileage in, and then we'll add our VIN number. Once this is complete, we can select our primary and secondary colors. This is an all blue bike, so we're going to use blue for both primary and secondary. And since this is an older classic motorcycle, I'm just going to go ahead and select air cooled, but as you can see, there are a number of other options available to you for add-ons. Once that's complete, we'll go ahead and add our photos and any video links that we might have. So the first thing you'll notice here is featured image. This is the image that buyers or bidders will see when they come across your listing. So we'll go ahead and select that image. Do that first. All right. As you can see, we've got our featured image right over here on the right. Next, we're going to select the rest of the images that we'd like to include in the listing. So we'll go ahead and select those files. I'm just going to go ahead and drag all of these in. Okay, after all of the photos have uploaded, we'll move on to the next stage, which is the inclusion of any video or video links that we would like to share in our listing. You can upload an MP4 file if you have an MP4 video on your hard drive, so you can do that here. Or if you have a streaming service such as YouTube or Vimeo, you can make that selection here as well. So we're going to select YouTube, and then all you would do is simply copy and paste the YouTube link that points to your video. Once you've done that, make sure that you click the little button and agree to the terms of service. And once that's complete, scroll right up here to the right hand side and review our listing. Make sure that the basics are correct. It appears as that it did not accept my reserve price, so I'm going to need to go back and add that. Yep, and it shows 0. So let's put our reserve price in at $3,500. All right, and you see that it updated here on the side. So now that we've got that correct, I'm going to go ahead and submit my listing. Once you submit your ride, you'll notice this message here that thanks you for your submission, but also lets you know that an auction specialist will review your listing and contact you within 24 hours. The reason we do this is because we want to verify and confirm with you that the reserve price in the listing was not fat-fingered and that it is correct. And we also want to verify with you the items in the listing description and make sure that you are the rightful owner of the motorcycle and that you have the authority to actually auction the bike. We want to do everything we can to make sure that our auction listings are as transparent and as truthful as possible. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can reach us at support@RiderWanted.com.